Hi folks, how we doing? Good to be back here, Mondays with John, and I think I have sound. 1, 2, there you go. A little live. Can you hear me okay? Liam Brown, how are you, buddy? Jerry Freeman, Lorraine Rollo.
Hi, Jerry.
So, Richard Walker. Lisa. So, an interesting day. Patrick Devane, how are you, buddy? All right, I think we got sound, don't we? So, I'm going to take the headphones off then if we have sound. Pauline Keneally, how are you, darling? All right, let's see if we get this thing going the right way. Thanks very much for being here for Mondays with John. It's always a pleasure, and hopefully we'll have a good time. Spent all morning trying to fix the washing machine. It's very aggravating, but I got it done. So
Thank God.
I got it done. Jan was very happy. John DeLillo, how are you, buddy? All right. Jan, Lisa says hi. So there were a few requests before I came on. So for the Sharon Goldwasser, here's the New York Jig. Hi, Dave. go, folks. I'm going to turn this down a bit because a lot of red lights on my microphone there. Hopefully it was okay. It wasn't distorted or anything. Bridie Sheridan, how are you? Stephen Kirshner, lovely to see you. Catherine Donovan, lovely. And Francis Dix, how are you? Up Newfoundland. I love it up over there. Steve O'Callaghan, how are you? Luann, I saw your name there. So I hope you're all doing well. Monday. John, I saw you there. Reels and more reels, John, just for you. Didn't you ask for the Pretty Girls of Mayo, or was that Wayne? I forget now. Anyway, hope you guys are all doing well and having a great Monday. I hope you had a good weekend and dealing with this COVID. Hopefully it'll soon be over for a lot of us, or most of us. So, take this out of my pocket here. So, I did this a couple of weeks ago, so I thought I'd do it again. We'll have a little turf fire going over here in my little house, and I'm going to light it up, and we'll get some, the smell of the turf, the smell of the bog. It's a good tune if I can remember how it starts. There we go. I don't know if you remember that from last time. Bear with me for a second here. Good to have good Irish music with a good Irish turf fire going. There you go. See that? You see the smoke coming out of the house? Reminds me of my great grandmother's little thatched cottage in Ireland when I was growing up. The volume's a bit low. Okay. That's because when I talk, it's quiet, but when I play music, it gets really loud. But anyway, let me raise this up. Maybe that'll be better. Anyway, somebody asked for Pretty Girls of Mayo, so we're going to do that. And Sheila, how are you, darling? Thank you so much for that beautiful card you sent me all the way from Belsadere. And it's lovely to have you on board again. I hope you're enjoying yourself. And thanks to everybody for being here. Kevin Finucane, how are you? And if I missed your name because it's going by so quickly. Linda, darling, how are you? And happy belated birthday again. So, Rosie, how are you? Good to see you. And Carl Ameth, lovely to see you here. And I'm going to be here for a little while. So if you want to tell your friends, certainly please do so. And I think I have it up there this week. If anybody's interested in the tip jar, feel free. Hopefully this will be the last week we'll ever have to do that bloody thing. No pressure, but if you're interested, the price of a cup of coffee even would be gratefully received. And I've been doing all this wood turning, trying to do some work and generate some income and stuff like that. So I'd like to say thank you to all the people that have contacted me about my wood turning. And I have some of it in the background there. I don't know if you can see it, but I made this beautiful pen yesterday. Look at that. For those of you who haven't seen my work, there you go. Beautiful rollerball pen. And I love that white, little lines in it. The life of a wood turner. I know there's some of you out there are wood turners, but here you go. Look at that beautiful pen there. And then I picked it up today, and look what happened. Ah! So stuff happens like that all the time. But anyway, I don't want to bore you. I certainly don't want to lose everybody showing off my wood turning. But the links are almost perfect. Oh, I did PayPal.me. Sorry, PayPal.com. Well, what can I say? I was having trouble with the bloody phone. So, Brian Glenn, how are you, buddy? So, there were a bunch of requests. Oh yeah, so I'll play a couple more reels though first, and then there was a request for some stuff from Celtic Reflections. So. Let's see if we can. Let's check this out. Is that any better? 1, 2, 3. Is that any louder? I don't know. I'm trying to get it so you can hear it. Thank you, Linda. Thank you very much. I think we got sound. I don't know. This is what happened last week. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if I have sound. Did the sound go off? Anybody help me out there? It's better? Okay, thanks. Thanks, Stephen. Oh, you can hear me fine. Okay, good. So, get back to playing tunes instead of messing around with technology. There you go. How about that? So, it'll give you a little bit more of the box there. I hear there now. think that was Dowd's number 9, I think, maybe. So how's everybody doing? Welcome to Mondays with John. And please tell your friends. Don't be afraid to share. And it's lovely. We have 132 people. That's very exciting. That's the most we've had in a long time. And as soon as I said that, it went down. But anyway, let's see. Is the house still burning? The house went out. The smoke, it went off. I gotta light the fire again. Isn't that what happens when you have wet turf? It goes out, doesn't it? So bear with me for a second here. We got to get the old turf fire going here. One of my favorite things to do when I was a kid, and I'd go to Ireland every year. For those of you who don't know, I was born in London. So I'd go to Wexford, up to Yellow Bellies, and visit my great-grandmother there. And I'd sit in her thatched cottage, and she had a little wheel, bellows, to keep the fire going. And this is long before I ever started playing music. And I would sit there for hours and turn the wheel. And I just got so much joy out of turning the wheel and keeping the turf fire going. There we go. There you go. I think we have it now. No. Couple more jigs. Hi, John. There you go. I'm getting the low battery warning on my phone, so that's not a good thing. But we'll see how long it lasts. So hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining me here, John, with the Mondays with John. We're here every Monday night, 4 o'clock Pacific. Tell all your friends. And we have a nice audience tonight. And I hope if you got an instrument, you're playing along on some of these tunes if you know them. And Jay and Molly, how are you, Molly? How you doing? Great to have you on board. I've been enjoying watching you guys too, and it's been lovely, really nice, and it's always a pleasure. So there was a request. I'll play this tune for Louise. My ex-wife Louise just got married the 16th, so she got remarried to a very good man, Jay Miggins, a lovely man. And so I wrote this tune for Louise many, many years ago after the birth of our son Emmett. And she wrote a tune for me, and I'm going to see if I can remember. I was learning the bloody thing earlier today, and now I can't remember how it starts, but we'll see if I can figure it out. But anyway, here's a tune. There was a request for some of this stuff somebody requested earlier today. So this is Louise. Well, Jay and Molly, I hope you're still there. I had the great pleasure of recording this on my Celtic Reflections CD with Jay Younger and Molly Mason, and it was such an honor to have them. And I'm delighted Louise got remarried there, and everybody's very happy. We're all good friends, and we still care about each other greatly. And we have two beautiful kids, and Jay Miggins, I wish him well. He's a lovely man. I've known him a long time. So anyway, so there was a request. Somebody's itching for some hornpipes. So here you go. The Boys of Blue Hill. Molly, thank you. One more time, Sheila. Just for you. There you go, the two favorites there, Mairead McKenna, how are ya? The Boys of Blue Hill and the Harvest Home, and I'll dedicate those to my good friend. He just passed away a couple of weeks ago, Paddy Coyne. I used to go to his pub in London and play when I was a young boy, and he was a great man. He loved the box. He lived in Cornamona, in Joyce Country, as they call it, and not in near Cornamona, and he was a lovely man. And anyway, so that was dedicated to him. So people were asking for some polkas, and it wasn't John Flynn for a change. So I hope you guys are doing okay out there, and I know I screwed up the little notice up above. If you look up there, it says paypal.com or something. I think I screwed that up, but paypal.me/buttonboxman or Venmo John/Whelan-37. So here we go. Let's go, There you go, folks. Boy, we've lost a lot of people, but anyway, we still got 88, it says. So thanks for sticking around and staying with me, and for being here for Mondays with John. I know there's so much music and so much stuff on Facebook these days. I can't even keep up with it all myself, but I do listen to my good friend Tommy Comerford. Just love that guy, and he's from Waterford, and just keep your eye out. I think it's Friday night or something, or it's terrible because I just listened to him. So maybe it was Saturday, or maybe even yesterday. But Tom Comerford, if you look him up, he's fantastic. Some great old songs, and he's just got great energy and great drive. And Tim Eady is the other one. My good pal Tim Eady, boy, he touches me and does amazing stuff. So check him out. And I know there's so many other people out there, but guitar and vocals, Tim Eady on guitar and Tommy Comerford on the vocal stuff. Got it all covered. So it was, yeah, Chris, thanks Chris. It was last night. There you go. So I always tune in as best I can, and it's always great to listen to it. Kind of distracted a little bit here. I had so much going on today. I had to fix the bloody washing machine, and yesterday I had to fix the lawnmower. I got the lawn done and we got the laundry done, but it was, always trying to fix stuff. You get somebody to come out now, it costs you an arm and a leg. But what they say, all's good at what ends well, you know, whatever. And then I don't think I could do that one. I write these tunes and I can't even play them. The green fields, or green groves, sorry, green groves. Mairead, I saw your name go by there. I don't know if you're still on, but lovely to see you if you are. And I was enjoying your, I've been enjoying your videos too over these COVID times. And it's so lovely. Jill Chambliss, how are you, honey? And who else was there? Now, let me just back up a little bit there. Gaston, lovely to see you again. Trevor. And Kimberly, yeah, Lisa wants to play, Lisa wants to learn another tune. You can never learn enough tunes. Mary Mulvihill, how are you? Around the house. Okay, so Jan, I don't know if you're available for a second. I gotta get the missus to give me a hand for a second.
Yes, what do you want me to do?
Could you grab my computer for me over there? Lift it over there.
Your computer?
Yeah. I gotta try and remember that tune. It's on the computer.
Oh. You should have started.
Martin, how are you? And Doris, how you doing, sweetheart? And Christopher, lovely to see you here. I'm sorry I missed Sunday because I was fixing a lawnmower, Christopher, to be honest. But I do enjoy your sermons and enjoy listening in. I'm gonna review this real quick.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Here, there you go, honey. Hold that right there for a second. So it'd be like Christmas, you know, the log at Christmas. Here's the turf fire burning. There's no guarantee I'll be able to play this thing either way. We just need the beginning notes.
Okay, there you go. Lovely, Louise, if you're there.
Okay, I think oh no, I'm bring back my turf fire here. Don't take that with you. You can't let that go. Thank you, sweetie.
You're welcome.
All right, so I learned this tune. I don't know if I can get through it, but Louise wrote it for me. And she asked if I would learn it and play it. It's called Farewell, Johnny. Is that an appropriate name for an ex-wife to say? Farewell, Johnny? But it's a beautiful little tune, so. I'll have to do the second part next week. I'm running out of power and I can't remember the second part of the tune. So my apologies to Louise, but you got the first installment of Farewell, John. And so that's the part that got me to like the middle of America when I left. So I'll give you the other half that got me all the way here to Seattle for next week. So, but it's a lovely tune. I'm really sorry. My head is, you know, getting old. What can I say? So I'll definitely learn it better for next week. Thank you. How are you? Oh, there you go, folks. Welcome to Mondays with John. And oh yeah, it's about that time. I can't believe it. It's already 5 o'clock, and we had a great time here. I'll play a couple more before I sign off. Hopefully you'll stick around. And thanks again for joining me. And if anybody's so inclined, the old tip jar there, I certainly appreciate it. Hopefully this will be the last week we have to do this stuff. I've got to get back to work and start making some money, pay the bills. But anyway, I know a lot of us are in that position. It's a tough year for a lot of people. I understand that. So, but PayPal.me/buttonboxman or Venmo at John-Whelan-37. And thanks for joining me. This hour went very quick tonight. I was having a good time, I think. I don't know how well I played, but I was having a good time, and there's a lot of good friends on here. Hopefully they stuck around for a little while. I know there's a bunch of people in and out, and some of you stay for the whole hour, but certainly anybody that stops by is certainly appreciated. And Sheila, Carly, thank you so much again for that beautiful card you sent me. Yeah, you're a sweetheart, and thank you for taking the time to do that and sending it all the way from Balasadere, no less. So let me see what I want to play now. Play a couple more. Do a slow air. I haven't done it in a while. Hopefully I won't lose too many people. For some reason everybody loves the really fast stuff all the time, but once in a while it's nice to kind of slow it down. So I've done this before. It's one of my favorites. It's called Lament to Oliver Goldsmith, and I'll follow it up with Master Crowley's. Let me just... Oh, we'll make that work. There you go, folks. Thanks very much. I think I'll call it quits there. That's a pretty good way to end. Thank you so much for joining me today. Mondays with John. I'll be back again next week. Mondays with John. And thank you, Stephen. I appreciate that, my friend. I'll be back next Monday, 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern. Hope you can join me. Tell all your friends. Bring an instrument along and play along. With dance or whatever you feel like doing. Okay? God bless you all. Have a wonderful week. And stay strong in this time of COVID. Okay? God bless you all. Take care.